All right, so I want to talk to the XRP holder who is tired, the one who has held XRP for years, 3 years, 5 years, maybe longer, who watched other coins run while theirs sat in a range and felt like it was going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going to wave away that fatigue with a jargon at all. I know it is real, but I want to actually calculate something for you today that most people never stop to even add up, which is what those 5 years of patience really built, and how one simple structured decision turns patience into something the tax man can never touch. Now, I'm Camila Stevenson, and around here, we talk wealth. And if we talking wealth, we got to talk taxes. Like the video, subscribe if you have not already, and nothing I share is financial advice. Always do your own research. Everything I share is for educational and entertainment purposes. Let me start off by separating two different things that look identical from the outside, but could not be more different. There is patience, and then there is patience with structure. Two people can hold the same coin for the same 5 years, but if one of them held it in a plain taxable account and the other held a portion inside the right structure, they do not walk away with the same thing at all. Same patience, completely different results. So let me show you what the second person actually bought. The structure I'm talking about is a Roth IRA, and I have to talk about it because I still don't believe enough people have taken advantage of it. Let me define for you exactly what it is, okay? So a Roth is a retirement account where you put money in after you have already paid taxes on it. And then once you follow the rules, everything that grows inside of it comes out completely tax-free. So you already paid the tax on the seed. The entire harvest now is yours. Now hold that next to a 5-year hold and watch what it does. So here's the first thing that your patience plus a Roth has bought you: years of tax-free compounding. So in a normal account, every single time your position grows and you eventually sell, the IRS is going to take a cut of that gain. Inside of a Roth, that cut is zero. So the person who held 5 years in a Roth didn't just wait. They were running a tax-free compounding machine the entire time. So that waiting is never empty. Okay. The waiting was the machine running. Now, the second thing that it bought you is the coins themselves, accumulated at a price a latecomer can never, ever go back to. So you bought through the years of lows, the boring years, the range bound prices that everybody else was complaining about. And those are real coins at real low cost. And now they sit inside of a wrapper that protects every single dollar of their growth. Somebody showing up today cannot buy your 5-year average price. That is gone, and you own that. The third thing, and this is the one that gets overlooked, is that it bought you an identity. 5 years of holding through doubt does something to a person. It does. You stop being a reactor who panics at every candle, and you start becoming someone who builds and waits on purpose. That identity is worth more than any single trade because it is the thing that makes every future decision easier for you. You cannot outperform your identity, and yours has gotten forged because you made yourself wait, because you created that boundary for yourself, that healthy boundary for yourself. And then the fourth thing is optionality. You have not even used it yet, because here is what a structured position lets you do later that an unstructured does not. Down the road, you can borrow against assets like these instead of selling them. Okay. So you get access to cash without triggering a taxable sale, and the position keeps growing. The patient structure holder has doors that the impatient one never built. Now, let me say this so I can help make it even more clear for you. Okay. The point of these 5 years was never a magic number. We know that you'll do well if you position in the right assets. The point is who you became and how you are positioned. And both of those are completely inside of your control, while the price never was, because we know the price ain't in our control. I wish we could do something. I wish we can wave a magic wand and make things happen, but we can't. What we can make happen is what we do, what we submit ourselves to doing, that can produce the greatest outcomes on the other side. So here's the real lesson. And it really is about more of the move from the accumulator to the architect, right? The accumulator just holds and hopes. The architect holds inside a structure that is working for them the entire time. If you have been patient in any way for years, the question is not whether to keep being patient. It is whether your patience is protected or exposed. And This is the very reason why I do hold a portion of my own XRP inside of a Roth IRA through I Trust Capital, so that the years that I am putting in are years the growth actually stays mine tax free instead of getting handed back at the end. The asset matters, but the account matters just as much. And after 5 years, that gap is going to be enormous. I don't think people are even prepared for it. So I want you to consider how your assets are structured. If you've never done it before, it is time to think about it. It is time to sit down and analyze it. It is time to have self-awareness about it, because that is the moment that you have the empowerment to change your situation. And you're not just changing it for now. I can tell you this, you are changing it for the future. And who is affected by the changes that you make for your future? You got to think about that. Okay. So the link to I Trust Capital is in the description, and they do give you a $100 funding bonus when you fund the account. They do let you hold actual digital coins in a Roth account, because I have some people that ask me about ETFs, and that's okay if some people want to hold ETFs, but I'm telling you, I Trust Capital lets you hold the actual coin, XDC, XRP, XLM, Quant, whatever it is that you believe in, that you have conviction about, that you're holding on to. You can put a portion of that inside of a tax-free account, so that when it grows, you do not have to pay anything back to the government, and you can treat that account for whatever you want. There are so many people, even well over retirement ages, that have a little bit of their digital assets exposed to that account. Why? For their kids, for their grandkids, for their grandkids to have businesses when they get older. There are different reasons why you can open up a tax-free account. Okay. And so if you are looking even to set your future family up, the best way to do it is to have a Roth account. All right. So I do want to encourage you and just say, continue to be patient. If you have, again, been holding, to continue to be patient. Let me know in the comments, how many years have you been holding XRP? I would love to see, when did you get in? I want to fill the room. I want to see how long you have been in this game. And I know it's been a rough road, and I know it's been a huge transition. And I'm telling you, patience always pay off. It is a character, it is a quality that most people never build their entire life. But if you've been holding through all of this, I can tell you're already strong, and you've probably already seen some changes within yourself. I just want you to get structured, and I don't want you to sabotage any of your gains in the future. So you have to think about not just the appreciation, but the preservation. And that's the part that a lot of people miss. I commend you for holding on to your digital assets, the ones that you believe in. Again, share in the comments and let us know how long you have been holding, and encourage somebody else in that process, because there are some people who just started, and I know that they're going to have to also build up that patience as well. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you have not already. And last thing, I did put also the phone number to I Trust Capital. If you would prefer to call them, just let them know you come from my community. They will take good care of you. And if you have any questions, let me know. And as always, I want you to stay wise, stay wealthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.